Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting out our broadcast tonight with court mat. And our court mat royalty will be announced here soon. Seymour. And Trent Smith. Elena Phillips, sophomore princess candidate. Wyatt Brand is a sophomore Prince candidate. Delaney Brandt, junior princess candidate.
Cheer, enjoys reading books, doing puzzles, and watching movies. Our junior prince candidate is
Carson Zimmershed, junior prince candidate.
Carson participates in golf, basketball, and enjoys a long walk to the beach. Junior princess candidate, Delaney Brandt and Carson Zimmershed. Our first queen candidate is singer
Emma Tyndall, first senior queen.
Emma participates in volleyball, art, traveling, and enjoys hanging out with friends. Our first king candidate is senior
Gavin Stewart, king candidate, senior.
Gavin enjoys virtual reality, reading, writing short stories, and socializing. Senior king candidates, Isabel and Gavin Stewart. Our next senior candidate is
Tammy Phillips, senior queen candidate.
Participates in boat club, band, show choir, and softball. Our new senior candidate is Chase
Reed escorts Tambry out.
Our wizard and David Weeks.
King candidate.
Chase participates in cheer, FBLA, and is the student council treasurer. Senior king candidate, Timothy Phillips and Chase Reed. Our final senior queen candidate is Victoria
Victoria
Taylor.
Taylor, senior queen candidate.
Victoria participates in year and enjoys hanging out with friends. Our final speaker to candidate is Jonah.
Jonah is out there as king candidate for the seniors.
Jonah plays on late baseball, enjoys going to the gym after school, and works on. Senior Queen and King candidates Victoria Taylor and Jonah Jerka.
Jonah Jerka out there as the king candidate. And our king and queen from last year will be entering to crown our king and queen for this year. Jordan Alshire and Kaden Andrade will be coming out.
Hayden works at Pizza Hut and the Hotel on Base. He enjoys hanging with the boys, playing 2K, plays basketball with the boys, and misses his favorite teacher, Mr. Riggs.
Jordan and Kaden, if you guys could please go ahead and grab the crowns and flowers so you can crown the winners. All right, can we get a drum roll, please? Your 2023 Fort Mac Princess is the Lady Brant.
The Lady Brant wins the Fort Mac Princess.
All right, let's get another drum roll. Our 2023 Fort Mac Prince is Carson
Carson wins the Prince candidate.
All right, and now for your 2023 Fort Mac Queen, let's get another drum roll.
Ambry Phillips wins the Queen for Fort Mac.
All right, and last but not least, let's get a drum roll for our 2023 Fort Mac King, Chase Reed.
Wins the King for Fort Mac as well.
All right, thank you everybody, and our royalty court, if you guys can stay. Aaron, go ahead and take some pictures.
And that ends our court mat celebration for our royalty. We will begin our broadcast for the basketball game after the warm-up. We will stay muted during the warm-up due to the music. But we will be back in about 10 minutes to be able to provide you coverage for tonight's MRVC East matchup between the Noster Panthers and the Carrollton Trojans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we go live here tonight with an MRVC East matchup between your Noster Panthers and the Carrollton Trojans.
All right,
We'll let this go here as we start the starting lineups.
Trojans of Carrollton. Starting number 0, Parker Minnick. Number 1, Kane Gibson. Number 14, Carson Fisher. Number 15, Landon Forsythe. And number 45, Rodney Shakuda. All right, now for the starting lineup for your Noster Panthers. And on number 1, Bailey Frias. At the other guard, number 2, Josh Hagel. At the other guard, number 4, Carson Zimmerschi. At guard, number 23, Lucas Martin. And at guard, number 35, Trevor Harvey. Now Noster is coached by assistants Dustin Huntsman, James Hudson, head coach Henry Stratton.
Well, good evening and welcome to Court Mat at Nosters as the Panthers host Carrollton. I'm Michael Coron. I'm alongside Derek Briz, and we've got Nation Sneller on the camera tonight.
MC, excited to be back here tonight. Boys came up with a big win last night against University of We do apologize for the quick mutes, as you know, we're trying to avoid copyright law here. Don't want to get in trouble. So if you hear, sudden cutoffs tonight, that's what that's from.
Guys, you were saying a big win last night over University Academy, and I'm not looking to build off that. We got Freitas with a steal right off the bat.
Yeah, Panthers had a couple of tough losses last week, so I know they're looking to get back in the win column here tonight.
That was actually Josh Hagel with the steal right there. Carrollton with the ball on their second trip down. Good defense the first time down for Noster. Noster shows man right out of the tip.
Yeah, Noster had a tough week last week. Had Lafayette County, then had Holden, and then this week started out against St. Paul.
Trevor Harvey cleans it up off of the glass. Lucas Martin for the first attempt for 3 for the night for the Panthers. Just short. Out of throw in for the Trojans is Kane Gibson. Little token pressure looks like for Noster. Little 1-2-2. Probably drop back into a zone out of this.
Oh, that deadly corner right where you don't want to be, but he got lucky to get out of that one.
Exactly. Good trap by Noster. They had him right where they wanted him. 3-point attempt by number 15, Landon Forsythe. Good for Carrollton. Little pressure by Carrollton as well. Big skip pass across. Zimmerschi. Now Martin with his feet underneath him. Trevor Harvey keeps it alive just off the hands of Bailey Friedrichs.
Lucas is one of those. He's going to keep shooting until he finds the bottom of the net. You'd hope that sooner rather than later for him. A couple weeks ago in Harrisonville, he had a tough time getting going, but I think last night they said he put up 27. So when he gets on, he can really be an offensive weapon that's hard to stop.
Good shooters just need to have a little quick memory and forget about the last one. Carson Fisher goes on that one. Carrollton goes up by 5. Now Zimmerschi for 3. Just short on that. Great rebound by Hagel as he busts in there for the offensive rebound. Now Bailey Friedrichs kicks it back out up top. Lucas Martin from college range drops it down for the Panthers. 5-3 is your score on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what Lucas needed to see after a couple tough offensive possessions early. Good move inside there by Rodney.
A nice layoff pass there by Parker Minnick to get him in there. Martin for another 3. Martin 1 for 3 from behind the arc early here to start things off. Hagel now looks for Martin at the top of the key.
Kind of interesting when Lucas goes to shoot, you notice they don't go high on him, they go low, almost make him think they're going to take out his feet. So kind of interesting, play there by the Trojans, but it's working so far.
Carson Fisher on the steal, but he turns it right back over. Noster has the ball on the sideline over there on the far side. Right in front of their bench, Lucas Martin to throw it in. Hagel to bring it up the floor for the Panthers. Now Zimmershed. Little 2-3 zone here now for Carrollton. You see him trying to get big. Carson Zimmershed for his second attempt. A 3-ball is good.
That one looked good. We had kind of the perfect angle on that ball. You knew that was going in right off his hands.
Good trap there by Noster. Good release by the Trojans. Carrollton for another attempt from 3. Just short on that one.
Good inside move.
Up right there by Carson Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher doing a nice job. He's not afraid to go inside. Had Trevor Harvey right in front of him.
Nice little layoff there by Carson Zimmershed. To say that Lucas moved his feet a little bit, Trevor Harvey moved his feet a little bit after he caught it.
Yeah, you kind of wonder when you get down low, you see the opening and you want to just go after it.
Scores 9-6 in favor of the Trojans early in this one. Good close out. Now Harvey laying on him there, so he's going to get the foul called. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds for the Trojan.
On number 25, Trevor Harvey.
And now Noster going to switch up their defense to go back to a 2-3 zone as well.
Yeah, Carrollton doing a good job of moving the ball around the perimeter tonight, which really opens up that inside.
That 2-3 went straight up into a matchup. So now Noster switched back to that man-to-man after that matchup zone. Stick with your man on the inbound. High screen up top. Good hands there by Hagel. Martin looking up for Hagel now. Cross court, skip pass. Now Martin looking for a 3. He got it. Tied it up now 9-9, and we're going to mute things just in case there's some music. As we get started back out of the timeout, we'd like to thank our 21-22 yearbook sponsors, Coffee Snobs, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready, Set, Grow Daycare, Sonic of Noster, and the Tilted Apps. Great defense there by Noster. Good trap on the baseline as Carrollton retreats it back out up top. Now big post up on the inside. Hasn't cleared out of there. 3-point attempt. It's good. By the Trojans, Kane Gibson knocks that one down.
I'm telling you, there has been some three-point shooting tonight. There's been a lot of misses, but there's been a lot of makes on top of that.
You just hope your percentage stays up. You sure can live by the 3 and die by the 3. Both of these teams really jacking them up tonight to try to get that quick lead. Carrollton up 12-9 here There's about 2:35 to go here in the first.
You know, I got to take the credit for the three-point shooting tonight because Coach Stratton and I got locked in the game of knockout at our assembly today. And I'm telling you, we were knocking down three after three. I just wanted it to end. So finally, I just had to miss. Right? I had to miss. Right. Like, I just couldn't do anymore. So I think I warmed up the three-point line tonight.
Go Bailey Freitas with a nice block defensively for the Panthers, but the ball goes out of bounds. Carrollton to throw it in. Got a 1-4 high set, inside screen at the elbow. Looking for the release now. 15 is the shooter for Carrollton, not afraid to put it up. That's Landon Forsythe, but he passes up that three to kick it back out.
Good defense there by Hagen.
Go here.
Good job forcing that shot. That wasn't a great shot, but did a good job making him shoot it.
You can get a shot any day with a player in your face, and Hagel was on him the entire time. Great defense at the top of the key, went with him. Great defense all the way through. I think he got away with a little shove off, but they're obviously going to let it go. Little kick out there to Zimmersheet. Now up top to Lucas Martin. Back to Bailey Freitas. Bob Noster reversing it. Nice little hesitation there.
I like that move of Hagel. You know, kind of an asset guy that gets the job done and then opened up the shot, you know, through that.
I think that call's going to go against number 14, Ethan Gatos. Two shots going to be taken by Kane Gibson. First free throws for Gibson of the night. Carson Fisher checks back in for Carrollton. Lead extends to 13-9 with 1:25 here in the first. Rattles one home on the second one, 14-9. Way to break the pressure. Noster right through the middle. Hagel going downhill. Al Zimmersheet. Nice interior pass, and Bailey Freitas trying to lay it off the glass. Just underneath the rim on that one.
That was a good look inside. You know, I like what Noster's doing. They were settling for the three. Now they're looking, how can we get it inside? Good defense there by Gadosh. Excellent job against, you know, another big man down low.
Yeah, and Freitas was able to clean it up on the backside for the Panthers. Now Noster working it around. Lucas Martin at the top of the key. Broken up there by the Trojan defense.
That is a shot you're going to let him take all day with a hand in his face. That was a great shot by Gibson.
Tough shot because, like you said, the defense was set right there. Carson Zimmersheet fully extended. It actually shot over the top of him, and it dropped in for Carrollton. 17-19. Inbounds here for Noster. As Tyler Zink checks in for Panthers. Hagel in the corner. Quick closeout. Hagel getting downhill, now kicking back out. Lucas Martin for another three. Just long on that one. Hagel trying to keep it alive. Was able to get the tip out. Followed his own tip. Good hustle right there, but just unlucky. Ball goes back over to Carrollton.
You know, we did the girls game the other night, and we talked about Jenna Bazanga. She may not have a lot of points in the, you know, in the box score, but what she does to open up other points is huge. That's exactly what Josh Hagel's doing here tonight.
That's how we'll end the first quarter. Lots of three-pointers, 17-9 in favor of Carrollton. Back to action here in the second quarter. Now Noster down 2 possessions here.
Good job by Martin to kick it there. That was a good look.
3 possession down here for the Panthers. Martin over there in the corner looking for that 3. Kind of doubled up on Martin there. They're kind of sick of him taking those shots. That's a little leak out by Carrollton. That foul's going to go against Zeke.
The inside play at Gibson. Gibson playing that point guard role, but also taking it down inside. I'd really like to see that. Something kind of more you're seeing out of some of these point guards.
Good on his first 2 tonight. Sinks to third as well. Doubles up now. Noster now 18-9. 19-9, little double-figure lead now for Carrollton. Noster struggling a little bit offensively. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. Nice little interior pass, rejected on the inside, but Martin gets it. Best time to take a 3-pointer is off an offensive rebound. Martin shows it right there. Gatos gets it. Gets the rebound, gets fouled for his effort. Noster will have an inbounds play underneath.
I like what Gatos has done coming in here for Trevor Harvey. Comes in and he's really been up against his task with Rodney Schumann coming in. You know, that's kind of good battle down low.
Just a lot of effort. Like you said, effort will get you in the ball games. Off Carrollton, they say. Now Noster will be throwing it in from the sideline. 2-3 zone now, look. Kick out to Zimmershed from the side. Good little 3-point shot by Zimmershed. Cut shot down to a 7-point lead for Carrollton.
Yeah, that was needed to end that little bit of a drought there for the Panthers. Good to see that one go in. We'll see if they can build off of it now.
Well, Martin that time didn't look. He looked for that extra pass. Obviously, Carson was way more open than he was. He kicked it down there. Carson knocks it down. Every time now Noster scores something, Carrollton's got an answer, and they come down and score right there. Gatos had Zink down low. Now Martin drives to the baseline, trying to get downhill. Found himself a little bit behind the backboard. Now a little token pressure for him. Gibson brings it up for Carrollton. Back out to Minnick. Minnick drive and dish.
Going to give the charge call to Hagel there, and that's what I'm talking about. Gets the job done away from the basket.
Well, Hagel's been a great defensive player. He obviously had his defensive position and feet set. There's no arch in high school. Coach doesn't like the fact that he was pretty close to that rim, but once again, no arch in high school. They can be standing underneath the basket. Even after you leave your feet as a shooter, you still have to be able to control your body. Was unable to do that time. Hagel did a nice job there. We used to call that the man-up drill.
I remember doing that in, tryouts. They wanted to see who was manning up. You're the biggest guy coming at you. Are you going to stand there or are you going to fall back?
Trevor Harvey with a nice inside move, just muscles his way in there. Drops one in for the Panthers. 21-14 here with about 5:25 in the half.
Nice dump inside.
Harvey had to come up to help and stop the ball. Nice little recognition by Carrollton to be able to get the layoff right there. Martin finds himself in a little bit of trouble. Zimmershed now trying to get out of it. Martin went straight to the corner to spot up. Hits the back of the iron to Hill. Now Martin with a little euro.
Yeah, a good heads up play by Lucas. Saw that one coming back across Dewey.
Great recognition, great eyes. Now Gibson trying to drop one in. Freitas with the rebound. Noster looks to push.
Good hands.
Hands by a minute. Minute coast to coast off the steal. 25-16 for Carrollton. Carrollton with that little 2-2-1 pressure. Freitas sees it up above. Harvey should have turned to look for that one, but kicks it back out to Martin.
No, I like what Martin did there. Earlier this season, he'd have taken that shot, and he looked inside to reset that for his team.
Good defense though by Schumann to be able to stand in there to take Martin out of that one. Back and forth, here we go. Martin tries to spot it up. Just out of his hand, squirts out of bounds, and goes back over to Carrollton. A lot of quick action here in this first half.
Into the game for Noster, number 5, Ethan Gentry. And back into the game, number 2, Josh.
Gentry checks in for the Panthers. As Gibson brings it up for Carrollton. Martin got a little piece of that one. It's going to go back to the Panthers. And Rodney Schumann did not like that call. I'm probably mispronouncing Rodney's last name, but I'm sure he'd mispronounce mine too if he saw it on the paper. Tipped out of bounds. Good defense there by Carrollton. Number 14, Carson Fishers. He knocks it out. I'm not sure to throw it in. Hagel to Martin. Freitas going down to the baseline. Martin attacks downhill. They say the foul's on the floor on the bump. It's going to negate the layup there by Martin.
Carrollton foul, number 11, Jordan.
I'm not sure to throw it in.
Number
Harvey with a nice post up. Just did not see it. Hagel spots up on the outside. Now going downhill for the Panthers. Nice jump stop and even better layoff. Bailey Freitas almost knocks it down for the three-point play, but he's going to settle for 2 at the line.
number 23, Luke.
Nice little drop, though, for Hagel.
Team number 5.
So he laid it off to give Bailey a chance here. Now Bailey at the line shooting 2 for the Panthers.
At the line for the Panthers, number 1.
First of 2 goes in.
Shooting 2 shots.
Second goes off, but it's off Trevor Harvey. It's going to go back to the Trojans.
No, I'm not sure. Keep doing that. Inside. Keep going inside. I know they were settling for outside early on, but really that inside game is starting to open up a little bit for them. I think they're gaining confidence in it.
Well, and the key to that is as you drive inside, that opens up the outside. If you get into trouble, you can kick out, which we just saw right there with Carrollton. Called it on the floor. Looked like some slow hesitation steps there that could have been called as well, but going to go against Noster. Lucas Martin getting it all.
We're into the game for the Trojans. 0, Parker Bennett, and 15, Landon Forsythe.
Carrollton throwing it up in against that little matchup zone. You see Noster quickly switch backs to that man off of that. They show that 2-3 zone on the inbounds. It's just a little matchup. Great defense from behind, but Rodney stayed with it and was able to keep it alive. Lucas Martin cleans it up. Now Freitas getting downhill, takes it all the way to the rim. But it's off Harvey.
Back in the game for Noster.
Go back to Carrollton.
Hudson Zimmersheet replacing number 5. And Gentry.
Telling you, Noster, they haven't grabbed every board, but they're getting right up there with them. Carrollton's got some length to them, got some big guys down low, but I'm not doing a good job fighting inside, at least give it a chance.
Well, you love the effort on the offensive end as well because Noster's all going in there on those offensive rebounds. If we don't get it, we're at least tipping it and touching it, trying to keep it alive. That's what you just saw with Harvey. Quick hands there by Hagel. Use the right hand as well. Knock that one out of bounds.
You hear all the ducks squeaking here in the gym getting ready for halftime. Busy halftime. We will show the cheer performance, but we will not be able to, have the music on because of that copyright infringement.
Martin able to get a touch on it. He used his outside hand though. Should have used the inside hand to be able to tip that forward. It's a little bit slower. He's able to tip. Noster called another foul. That's Josh Hagel. 15 foul for Noster. It's 5 for Carrollton as well. But back at the line is Gibson for the Trojans.
Gibson, I think that makes him 3 for 3 on the night. When you getting it 5 for 5, I'm sorry. I missed a couple. 5 for 6.
A little jinx from the announcers up there, but 5 for 6. Gibson cleaning up on the line. A turnover there by the Panthers. Gibson trying to get downhill again. Spins in. No call on it. And a good no call as he just came in there. 1:15 left. Martin now going downhill. Little floater and Layton drops it in.
You saw Lucas Martin there. He knew what he was going to do with that ball the second he got it. He was going for the rim.
I think he knew 90 feet away. He was getting down there as quick as he can. Way too many steps. Tried to Euro, but took a little extra step. I'm not sure to throw this one in. They're down 26-19. We're under a minute here in the half.
I think he'd have been fine, but he took a little hip check, and that threw him way off.
Great feed there by Zimmerschied. That's exactly how you break that pressure. Bailey Freitas through the middle, look to the opposite side there. And then Zimmerschied able to lay it off for Harvey to score. Cuts the lead to 5 here with about 30 seconds left in the half. As you said, getting downhill and starting to attack the baskets kind of opened it up for Noster. Noster really cut into that lead. 3-point miss is going to help things as Noster is going to have the last chance here with just under 15 seconds left here in the half.
Yeah, kind of surprised they took that shot so early. They were working it way down. I think with 15 more seconds, you might as well just work it all the way.
Martin tries to get himself to the rim. Harvey keeps it alive. Great job by Zimmerschied. He went for the 3 to close things out. 2.2 seconds left as they say it went off of Carrollton, and it did. Carson Fisher knocks it out of bounds. Noster has plenty of time here. Got enough time for at least 2 dribbles and a shot if needed. Nice little interior pass. And a beautiful lay-in. Right to close things out. Momentum shifted a little bit there. Back towards Noster. 26-23 as we go into half. Start things off here in the third quarter. Carrollton with the ball, up 26-23 as we start the third. We'd like to thank Coffee Snobs, Knob Noster Physical Therapy, Ready, Set, Grow Daycare, Sonic of Knob Noster, and the Tilted Axe for their 21-22 yearbook sponsorship.
MC Panthers finish on a strong run there. These first couple possessions, you know, either going to keep that momentum or it's going to come nullify it. I hope it keeps swinging, going in a positive direction here.
Yeah, it's going to be big to see what Knob Noster does here. Obviously, a good chance here defensively to get that first stop. Gibson trying to go downhill for Carrollton. Guarded closely there by Hagel. Good switch off, guard-to-guard switch. I'd like to see that by Knob Noster. Now Gibson for three. Looked like you got a little touch on it was Hagel. Cleaning the boards there is Harvey. Good look up the floor by Zimmershed. Hagel with a little hesitation. Drops it in. Leads cut to one. That's exactly what Knob Noster needed. Coming out of the half was to get that first stop, get a bucket, cut this lead down even to a more manageable now one, with a chance to take the lead here with a defensive stop and an offensive possession. There's the defensive stop.
Foul on Carrollton, number 5.
That's Carrollton off and over the back.
His first personal team.
Treatment called there for Carrollton. There's that 2-2-1 pressure that Carrollton has put on all night. Now, Noster really hasn't had a whole lot of trouble with it. Big skip pass up to Harvey. Harvey with a nice little jump stop.
Just a little too much inside.
Yeah, Hagel had number 15 in there, Landon Forsythe. He had his hands on it the entire time. He was just too much for Hagel. He was able to take it away. Now big post up, battle on the inside, kick back out. Little moving screen, but the three drops in for Carrollton. Lead goes back up 29-25. It's not what Knob Noster wanted to see.
But that is
Hagel with a nice job of getting downhill. He lays it off the glass. Went high off the glass to give a higher percentage shot. He drops in for him. The lead cuts back down to 2.
Guys, defensive possession, get you a stop. Because it kind of seemed like that first half, Carrollton answered everything.
Yeah, you see Coach over there, and I know he's talking about that screen that happened down there. Rodney backed into Hagel as he was trying to get right through. Carrollton obviously was rewarded with the 3, but Knob Noster gets it back here, trying to break that pressure. Skip pass up to Harvey. Harvey now attacking downhill as well. No call. Lucas Martin trying to kick it out of there. Zimmershed for 3 in the lead. Back to Knob Noster, 30-29.
Really let them play tonight. They have not really been too ticky-tacky. Sometimes they'll call everything. They've really let them play through tonight.
30-29 off the three-pointer of Zimmershed. Another good defensive stop here. Noster tries to string some together. Quickly change back to Carrollton. Hagel now looking to break pressure. Tipped and touched. Lucas Martin with it now. Gets it over the timeline. Here comes Hagel. A great pass. But I don't think Harvey is able to control it. Zimmershed for another. The 2-point lead. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Zimmershed. 33-31.
There's your hot hand. That's who I would be looking for.
Now Zimmershed on this right side. He's been spotted up twice. You said right now he's going to be taking it, but the answer right there by Parker Minnick for Carrollton as they take the timeout.
Got a 3 on that last one.
Yeah, I believe so. It should be 34-33 now. It's changed back.
Jump up. Possession stays with Knob Noster.
I'm telling you, Knob Noster just cannot catch a break tonight. Anytime they make a basket, Carrollton answers.
Hagel to throw it in. Nice inbounds. Lucas Martin with a little hesitation. Gonna call him for shifting his feet.
Yeah, I kind of thought the feet moved just a little too much on that one. Not by much.
Negates Martin's bucket right there. Score is going to stay 34-33 in favor of Carrollton. Carrollton with a little heat check on the three-pointer right there. Going to get the foul called against him is Parker Minnick. Minnick with the pressure. Bailey Freitas kind of smiling that one off.
On number 0, Parker Minnick.
That was right into the corner of that bleacher. That kind of hurt me.
Noster with another chance to take the lead. Pressure coming. Freitas getting downhill. Martin now looking for the long two. Takes about a 17-footer. Top it in.
Number 23.
35-34 now in favor of the Panthers. Good guard-to-guard switch off there between Freitas and Zimmershe. Zimmershe with a little closeout. Almost a little zone trap set.
Awesome job there by Hagel and Zimmershe to keep that one alive.
A little dangerous from Zimmershe. It's tough to save it on your own end. Worked out for him. Now looking to kick it around. Martin spots up. Right before it even got to him. Martin drops into three, gives Noster a 4-point lead. 38-34. 2:20 left in this quarter. High screen from the Trojans. Little push off by Minnick. He gets away with it. It goes off his knee and goes out of bounds. Noster with a chance to extend their lead.
2 minutes left here in the quarter. I'd run this score as far out as I could, take that momentum into the quarter.
Freitas attack downhill. He just got himself in an angle that he couldn't quite use the backboard. He tried to lay it over the rim.
Team's first.
Trevor Harvey gets a foul. Second personal foul on him. Team's first. Carrollton sets at 3 fouls, most of those being about 80 feet away from the basket on the pressure and over the back. It's been a great game for individuals to watch. Just been an up and down game. Been a lot of three-pointers like that one. 38-37 now. Noster with a 1-point lead. Good action offensively and defensively.
Definitely a different ball game than what we had last week against Higginsville. I believe the final of that one was about 96-76, something like that. A minute and a half here in the quarter. 1-point lead. Wouldn't be surprised if Carrollton tries to eat a little clock here and look for the best shot possible.
Well, Noster there just looked like a little zone action, little 2-3, but really extended and almost trapping up at the top.
Noster foul number 14.
Gatos called with the foul on the penetration.
Ethan Gatos, his second personal, team second.
Gatos takes a seat, and Zink comes out. Tyler comes out there.
Zink.
5 seconds. Wow, what a great defensive stop right there. Zink went out with his man, and Gatos kind of stepped in and dropped in there to block everything below. Got the 5-second count.
That was awesome defense.
Zink passed up a nice little jump stop right there. Great hands by Minnick. Parker Minnick able to strip it right away, and Zimmershe called for the foul over here on the sideline.
I think his momentum got stopped, so he couldn't quite go up with it the way he wanted.
We're locked in here, 38-37, the lead for Noster, just under a minute here in the quarter. Multiple changes in the leader on this quarter. Great hands by Hagel. He's going to go coast to coast on this one. Take it in on the opposite side. Uses his body in the rim as a shield. lays it in. 40-37. I'm Noster now with a 3-point lead.
Josh Hagel is putting together a real nice game here.
Still just a one-possession game here for Carrollton. See Rodney trying to post up a little bit.
Call that one.
Foul's going to go. Foul's going to go against Carrollton.
Number 14, Ethan.
Trevor leaned over him and pushed over to start things off. We did see the push off as the secondary foul, but cross court we were able to call the first foul and got Gados on that one.
Looking for another 5 seconds there. Good job there by Gados.
Gados just with a nice defensive play. Got the block on that one. Al Bailey Freitas. I think we jinxed him. Now they're calling just about everything. So Bailey Freitas going to get called with that one.
Foul number 1.
Could be Noster's 5th foul. Noster quickly climbed in the foul ranks. Short on that one. No score there. Great defense by Gados again. Close things out. Noster is in the lead. 40-37. Just like we started the third, we're going to start the fourth with Carrollton with the ball. Now Noster with a 3-point lead to start things out. There's a 6-point turnaround in that third quarter for the Panthers. Brought that momentum from that second quarter out of the halftime and into the third to take the 3-point lead here. Kind of gone to that 2-3 zone, but really extending that thing. As you can see, Zimmershed well past that 3-point line. Almost come up and trap that middle, too, out of that.
And put a little size down low with David Carr coming in.
Carr's in. A long 3-pointer by Minnick ties things up at 40.
You know, that's the shot you want him to take every time. So you'll give him that one.
Great look by Zimmershed. He drops the dime in. Josh Hagel able to lay it off the board, and Noster back on top. 2-3 really extended. You can see Carrollton behind that zone. They drop it into number 23 who's behind it. Just off the heel, though. And Carr able to clean it up.
Absolutely good rebound. Good look ahead. Oh, nasty landing. Nasty landing on that one.
Yeah, Hagel hit hard after that. He's still shaking up and down on the floor. Was a great look up the field by Carr as he cleaned the glass. Hagel landed kind of strange and then went into that floor. I think Megan, she's here, does a great job for us. She's always right there to help us out.
I think that may have scared him more than anything because that was just an awkward landing.
Well, and his body was just so twisted. So he's going to take 2 shots, but he might have to come out of this one since they came and checked on him. He's going to have to sit down for 1 dead ball.
You know, MC, I think it's about that time of night. We break out a starburst or 2.
Hey, X, this one's for you. We break out these starbursts in honor of X.
Who just he got hold of me the other day. Let me know he's getting ready to start a new school, and the school he's going to has a real good broadcast program. I know they've kind of built it up over the last couple of years, so excited to see what he does. But for now, starburst it is.
Freitas going to take the free throws for Hagel. He knocks down the first, extends the lead to 3. He can make it a 2-point possession on this one. 2-possession ball game now, 44-40 in favor of Noster.
Hagel's ready. Hey, Hagel said, "You call my number, coach? I'm ready. I'm ready."
Harvey's ready too. He's up at the scoreboard to come in. Probably going to come in for Carr, but Carr did a great job when he was in there.
Back into the game for the Panthers, number 2, Josh Hagel.
Good to see Hagel come right back in. Three-pointer's good for Carrollton.
I'm telling you, Carrollton has just had an answer all night long.
From Zimmersheet, Fisher on one end, Zimmersheet on the other. Gibson tries to force the issue a little bit. Zimmersheet now with the head of steam.
Say now you look for a great shot.
Had Freitas down low, but skipped over to Martin. Now the skip try. Heat check.
Not quite.
Little heat check there. Zimmersheet was feeling it. Now Carrollton looking for it. Gibson doing what he's done all night. Tries to get to the rim. Cleaned up by Martin.
I'm telling you, the defenders are doing a good job staying upright.
Yeah, nice little Euro step there by Zimmersheet. He was unable to drop it in. Second step was a little bit long, put him in front of the basket. He tried to scoop around. But a great job by the Noster Panthers and Zimmersheet on the Euro. Now Noster goes for that little 2-2-1 pressure.
Hagel.
Yeah.
Hagel's going to feel this one in the morning.
Hagel just trying to do everything that he can.
But you know what? That's who he is. That's what you know you're going to get every time.
17 foul. So Minnick's going to go to the line. It's only Hagel's second foul, and he has been everywhere defensively. He's up at the top now, looking like he's going to box out Minnick as well.
Well, Carrollton's done a nice job at the line here tonight. That's something that I know in these close games. That comes back to haunt you if you're not.
There's the miss, so cleaned up by Martin. A lot of movement. He's trying to get the call over there from the side. Noster to throw it in from the sideline. Martin a little out of control, but he's able to get his own rebound. Harvey kind of kept it alive to touch it back up there. Martin going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 47-44 is the lead right now.
I feel like Martin just has one speed sometimes, and that is go.
Able to knock down the first. That stretches it to a 2-possession ball game, 48-44.
Carrollton foul on 14, Carson Fisher. His second, team number 5.
It's good to see for Martin, too, going in the last 5 minutes or so here. He gets to see the ball go through the hoop 2 times. That could come back to haunt Carrollton. Don't want good shooters to be able to see that. Gibson got all the way to the rim, came in and out. The jump ball going to be called. It's going to go to Noster.
Gibson looks like he may have taken one to the back of the head there.
Yeah, just like Hagel, Gibson has been everywhere defensively for Carrollton. He's put his body into positions to try to get the ball back for them in multiple different ways. Harvey with a great baseline move. Lays it in for the Panthers, extends the lead, 51-44.
That was an awesome move by Harvey.
Good pressure by Noster. They're able to come up with the steal. Harvey got a hand on it, and Zimmershed was able to clean it up. Now Martin brings it up the floor for the Panthers. Good crossover to open himself up. Little Euro step, no call. Kick out to Hagel. For three! Hagel just long on it, and Freitas unable to come up with it. But you see the offensive rebounding presence there with a lot of white bodies going down there to try to get that ball to tip it up or get something to get that ball back. Hagel going to get called on the floor. And that will send number 14, Carson Fisher, to the line for the one-on-one.
Yeah, you knew Fisher. You saw it. That first step said, I'm going for a basket.
Now, he was attacking the basket the entire time. Good to see Gibson come back in after he had went out there kind of holding his head a little bit.
Just been a good physical ball game.
Off the front iron, Harvey cleans it up. Now Zimmershed across the timeline. Great hands there by Gibson. Gibson gets it back to Minnick and is rewarded for his defensive effort. Zimmershed to the opposite side this time. He says, I can do it on the left side as well as I can do it on the right side. 54-46, a timeout called by Noster. 3:40 here left in the game. About 3:30 left in this one, Briz. Noster looking for a good defensive stop. 1-4 high set, and Oklahoma look there by Carrollton. Post up there on the inside. Now a little reset here by Carrollton. Trying a little quick hitter there on that 1-4 high set. 3-second call.
Good defensive set there by the Panthers.
Yeah, nice job defensively. Shut down the quick hitter. Carrollton had to reset. Rodney never got out of the lane. Al Zimmershed attacking downhill. Kind of got himself under Harvey. Twisted his head around a little bit. He's going to pop back up. He's saying he's fine.
That was more friendly fire than it was anything.
It was. That was Trevor Harvey. No foul called. Carson just trying to figure out where he's at and what happened. Right at 3 minutes here in this one. Little switch off now. Great hands by Harvey, and here comes Chase Hagel. Hagel with a little Euro. Almost lays it in for the 3-point. Tried to use the backboard in his body, but got himself turned around in an odd position. But he's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws.
This place was ready to lose its mind.
Great shooter at the line. Hagel knocks down the first. Both teams in the bonus here for the remainder. Able to knock both of them down. Double-digit lead now for the Panthers. 56-46. About 2:45 left. Student section's up. They were looking for that from Hagel. Looking for a big defensive stop. Hagel tried to get a little touch on it, unable to. Gibson able to drop in the 3. Good look up the floor. Harvey now looking baseline. Martin for 3.
About 2:15 left here. I want to see Noster really take that one in. Run as much time. You've got a lead. You don't have to.
Yeah. Noster could pull it out, go a little 4 corners.
You don't even have
put
to
Harvey inside.
Ball back.
No.
Theoretically, thanks to high school no shot clock basketball.
Gibson now at the line for Carrollton.
I know he missed it, but this isn't the place you want to be.
No.
Clock stopped. Hagel's now on 4 fouls.
3 points for Carrollton right here. And you have Gibson, who's a good shooter, also see the ball go through the hoop a couple times. Makes the second, cuts the lead to 6. Drops over the top. Now Noster still looking. Interior pass to Lucas. Martin dribbles it back out. Say it's on the floor. Martin with a little acrobats at the end. Say it's on the floor. Martin's going to shoot the 1-on-1. But you still see Noster attacking the basket. It's under 2 minutes. Have a 6-point lead. Not taking a whole lot of time off. The clock stops again. Martin at the line, though. And that over the back's going to just bring him down for another 2 points. Another chance for 2 points at the opposite end. They could cut it to 4 here. Also is Harvey's 3rd foul.
His third.
Get an automatic double bonus, so he's going to shoot 2 from the line. And Forsyth has knocked down multiple 3s here. 154 in this one. Forsyth, lucky for Noster, misses the first. Trying to make it a positive trip, though, for Carrollton on this second shot. He does not. Hagel's able to clean it up. Hopefully Hagel will slow this thing down just a little bit. Good pass to Martin. Bailey Freitas. 3-pointer from Zimmershed does not fall. Harvey going to go to the line. Noster still just attacking just like it was the first quarter here as it is the fourth quarter.
I know we've got some shooters and they felt it a little bit tonight, but I just don't know if a minute 30 left is where you want them feeling it.
Oh, you got Hagel was down there for the little bunny, the little kind of lay-in. Harvey had a little lay-in there. That's where you're at here. You're in layup drill right now, 137. 6-point lead. Hopefully Harvey makes it 7.
And easy layups, right?
And right there's another over-the-back call, so it's going to bring him down. The clock is not moving here. 56-50.
2-second personal.
We got timeout, Carrollton. Minute 36 left in the ball game.
Clock is stopped. 56-50 is the lead. Landon Forsyth at the line for Carrollton. Drops in the first. They're not going to keep missing. 51-56 now. That 10-point lead is cut in half with very little time coming off the clock. We had that at 2:15. It's 1:36 here. He's able to sink them both. It's still a 2-possession ball game.
But
I'm not
don't
sure.
give fouls away at the other end of the court.
Now, them fouling, I can understand that. They need to stop the clock. Puts Bailey Freitas at the line. They're just trying to extend this game a little bit. I'm not sure. Noster clears out the lane because they've had 2 over-the-back calls. So Freitas is going to take his first. Drops it in for the Panthers. No chance for an over-the-back as we cleared it out. Still just a 2-possession ball game. Lead goes back up to 6, 58-52 with 1:30 left.
Yeah, if you're Carrollton, you're looking for great shots here.
Now, you don't need a 3 yet. And Gibson knows that. He's trying to get downhill. Hagel going to get called, and I believe that's his 5th.
No, they're going to call that one on Freitas, I believe.
Freitas must have got him before.
Number 1.
Hagel brought him down. Gibson going to shoot 2 in 1:17. Gibson knocks down the first, 58-53, 1:17 left in this one. Misses the second, but Rodney cleans it up. Gibson for 3. Carrollton keeping it alive for themselves. 3rd possession. Now Forsyth tries. Martin cleans the glass. Martin looking to push. Block called on Rodney as Martin was going straight for the hoop. Just under a minute here. 58-53, and Martin's going to shoot 2. Martin's able to drop down the first, extend the lead back up to 6. 7-2. He makes it a 3-possession ball game with under a minute to go.
Yeah, Carrollton needs quick shots here. They don't need 3s necessarily, but they need quick. That may just about do it here with 44.6 seconds left. Gotta imagine they'll go ahead and foul, but
yeah, they'll foul right away to try to extend this. Just under 45 seconds here, 60-53. Noster just needs to get it in. Freitas able to get it in. He looks up. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Layup chance is fine.
But now you fouled. Now you send them back to the line. 38 seconds. But if you're going to send anybody, you might as well send the big guy, right?
Schuchman got it up there. 53-60. 38 seconds left in this one. He's got 2, though. Off the back heel and goes long. Fisher checks back in for Carrollton. Rodney able to drop in the second one. He cuts the lead to 6. Rodney's going to step out. I think I'd sub the other way. I'd keep Rodney in for those defensive rebounds. Sub offense and defense. Right now they're on defense. Maybe he's looking to get a little bit quicker speed in there on the press.
Good job by Hagel to break that one.
Hagel just trying to dribble it out. Gibson now does what they should have did about 7 seconds ago.
Killed him out the one.
Stops the clock, but he puts a great free throw shooter on the line in Hagel. Now Rodney coming back in, though, on the offensive side. Almost feel it should be just the opposite. You put Rodney back in, who they could foul. Hopefully they don't. Hagel's able to drop in the first, and that one right there probably seals the deal.
Yeah, about 30 seconds left here.
Long three, Hagel with the rebound. Clears it out to Zimmershed. Just need to take care of it now.
I think it's all technicality now.
It's all ball possession, but when we turn it away, we turn it over, give them another chance here. 14 seconds, though, probably not the end of the world for the turnover. Gibson for three. Martin cleans it up, and a quick foul to stop the clock. 4 seconds left. Now they're just padding Martin's stats. He gets to go to the line to try to get 2 more. I believe we'll win 2. 4.3 seconds left. 8-point lead. I think it's pretty solid.
We've seen crazier, but I'm not sure that crazy.
I think we could have had that cheer after Hagel's 2 from the line.
Let's just put it this way. If that does happen, we're sending this game into ESPN immediately because that's where it needs to go.
Yes. That'd be quite the comeback. And that's how we'll play things out. 62-54. We'd like to thank Coffee Snobs, Nom Noster Physical Therapy, Ready, Set, Grow Daycare, Sonic and Nom Noster, and Tilted Axe.